Welcome to Dark Knight Films Reviews and another comedy and drama night. Tonight, I will be reviewing Private Resort, released in 1985, directed by George Bowers, from a script by Alan Winkus, Gordon Mitchell, and Ken Siegel, starring Rob Morrow, Johnny Depp, Emily Longstreth, Karyn O'Brien, Hector Elizondo, Dody Goodman, Hilary Shepard, Leslie Easterbrook, Michael Bowen, and Andrew Clay. Now, this film was made just a little bit after Johnny Depp had played in A Nightmare on Elm Street. So this was kind of his follow-up. And he is excellent in Private Resort. I absolutely love his character of Jack Marshall. He is so likable. He is so cool as a character. And what's not to like? Now his little buddy in here, his partner in crime in this thing, not really crime, but there's somebody else in here that I'll talk about that's really a criminal. But but his partner in the little hijinks that they get into in this is Rob Morrow. Now, I have not been a fan of Rob Morrow because he always annoyed me because of his always having that smirky smile on his face all the time. I mean, it was like this guy's never taken anything seriously. So he always annoyed me with that. He annoyed me with that whenever he played in Northern Exposure or whatever that he played in after this. But I mean, I just never was a big fan of Rob Morrow. But I can deal with him in this film because you have Johnny Depp alongside of him, and Johnny Depp excels in his part. But everyone else in this film, other than Rob, is great. And you have, as I said earlier, you have this criminal, the Maestro, as played excellently by Hector Elizondo. Now, this film reminds me of, and that's probably why I like it so much, it kind of reminds me of a modern take on the Three Stooges or Abbott and Costello, the kind of slapstick fun humor. And Hector Elizondo as the Maestro reminds me of an actor from the Three Stooges era, and he was in other stuff as well, named Phil Van Zandt, and he just feels like the second coming of him in this film. He is excellent in this role, as is everyone else around him and Johnny Depp and Rob Morrow. You have Dody Goodman as the woman that the Maestro is trying to steal these jewels from, because he's a big jewel thief and everything. You have Hilary Shepard, who I've always enjoyed in anything she's in, playing the character of Shirley. And then you have Leslie Easterbrook as Bobby Sue. This is a far cry from what you would expect from Leslie Easterbrook if you were expecting her character from Police Academy, because she is not like that in here. She is a ditzy, goofy girl in this, and she plays it excellently. It just shows her talent. She didn't have to always play the badass like she played in Police Academy. She could play those ditzy, fun characters, and she had fun doing this. You could tell it. And then you have Michael Bowen as Scott in here, and he makes Johnny Depp and Rob Morrow's lives a living hell in this with his character. And last but not least in this film, you have, before he ever went on to become Andrew Dice Clay, you have Andrew Clay. Yes, he was an actor in several things. He was in an episode of MASH. He was in several other TV shows other than that. And he was in this film. And you can just see where that charisma that he gets on stage as Andrew Dice Clay in this film exuding off of him and this character that he is playing named Kurt. Andrew is awesome in this. I absolutely love the whole cast on this except Rob Morrow. But like I said, I can stomach Rob Morrow because of everyone else in this. They overshadow anything that he could have done to hurt this film. And the direction by George Burroughs, like I said, it feels like a more modern variation on one of those old Three Stooges short films, which I am a huge fan of. So I fully embraced the humor and the fun that this film had throughout it. And any of you that are Stooges fans, I would highly suggest this one. Now, it does have a little bit more sexual humor in it, but it is a fun and awesome film, in my opinion. So, my final review of Private Resort. I would love to give this a 10 out of 10. But because of Rob Morrow, I can't do that. So I am going to give this one a 9.7 out of 10. What a phenomenal and great comedy that doesn't get enough credit, I don't think. I think this film is excellent. Deserves to be mentioned alongside any other fun comedies. So, what do you guys think of Private Resort? Do you agree with my review? Do you disagree? Let me know in those comments down below. And as usual, if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to click that bell icon so you can be notified about future videos just like this one. And while you're by the subscribe button, click that join button and become a Dark Knight fan. As a Dark Knight Fan Plus member, you have access to an area on the channel right now where you can request a movie, TV series, or ranking video of your choosing. And when that video goes up, it will go up for all Plus members to view prior to it going up on the schedule for all other subscribers. So if you want to get interactive and help us to get more reviews on here that I might not normally do, become a Plus member. Well, that's the end of another Comedy and Drama Night. If you missed last week's Comedy and Drama Night, check out the link above. Or if you missed any of the videos during Comedy and Drama Night, check out this playlist and get caught up on anything you've missed.